folks, mame mo tape ni nkyeremo. Anas ne lawyer edi nkomo. Edien and Anas oka efa Ghana ho. Tienio. Tienye. Yewepe lawyer Eric Ochre Dakon will join me, then we go into Anas documenting and Kasamuye. Sure. And now to next week, it jet that Ghana and yet a quite wafa so Anas say denigrate Ghana on mine. Your political system no any justice system no. So we need more. Take a listen to this.
And that I was cheap to have sued.
Yeah, but just got to check again. Money that's not relevant at this point in time.
Okay.
Okay, please move on.
And then he continued by saying that I was also.
Okay. Did he make any other allegations in a separate form?
So, whilst with that of Ghana, he came to the United States of America. And
I'll stop you there. When was he in the United States of America?
That would have been 2019. And he made fresh allegations against me, where he repeated some of the things that he said in Ghana and many other things he added to it.
So subsequent to that, on April 3rd, 2021, which is the subject of this lawsuit, did he make other allegations against you?
Yes, he moved from one TV station or radio station to the other, all across Ghana. But I thought that was going to be it. But I realized that he was now going to begin to move from country to country to start defaming me. So I felt that I should seek redress.
Now, do you recall what the forum was? Where did he make those allegations?
I recall that he made that allegation on an online platform called the Announcer newspaper, where he was in his house in West Orange and then made those allegations. He was in his house in West Orange where he made those allegations.
How do you know he was in his house in West Orange when he made those allegations?
He started by saying he was comfortably in West Orange and he wasn't afraid because everything he was saying, he had evidence to back it. That I had a hand in the death of my colleague Ahmed Swale. I had killed some Chinese officials. I was a terrorist, blackmailer, a criminal, and many other allegations. When the host challenged him that you cannot say this on this platform, he asked the host what he was afraid of. The guy had evidence of the fact. That's what he was saying.
Now, the announcer and the Daddy Friday Show program, what language was being spoken?
They spoke three languages, the Ghanaian language in Ghana.
Okay. Let's describe that language for the jury. Is Twi a language or is it dialect?
Twi is both language and dialect, and is the majority language or dialect in Ghana. So many Ghanaians in the diaspora speak Twi.
Okay. Now, do you speak it?
Yes, I do speak Twi.
Okay. Does the defendant speak it?
Yes, he does.
Okay. The instruction that he appeared on that announcer and that equation, was there any English spoken in that?
There were portions of it where it was spoken, where there were these adjections, but majority of it was.
Now, did you at any point transcribe or translate and transcribe that program?
Yes, I did. I translated, transcribed, I did.
Now, as you sit here, do you think that you better see the transcribed program?
I don't know whether he has or he has not seen it.
Okay. Now, are any of the allegations that he made on that program, are any of them true?
They are all false. None of them is said. I have never done any of the things that he said.
So,
Everything is false.
have you ever been arrested in Ghana?
Never.
Okay. Have you ever been charged with any criminal offense in Ghana?
Never been charged with any criminal offense.
Okay. Have you ever been charged in the killing of Ahmed Swale, your colleague?
When Ahmed Swale died, everybody was declared a suspect. So we were made to come and write a statement. And that is normal because Ahmed Swale was with me. He's my team. So apart from going to write that statement, nothing.
Now, have you ever been arrested or charged with murder of Chinese individuals?
So I don't even have Chinese friends. So that.
Okay, so do you know the Chinese people that he's talking about?
I don't know any Chinese. Never met any Chinese in Ghana or have any delegation with any Chinese in Ghana.
Have you ever done a program about Chinese people in Ghana?
I did a story for our on gold mining, illegal gold mining. And there were some Chinese people who were mining illegally. Again, I was undercover as a worker for them. That's a long time ago, maybe 2014. Apart from that, I can't remember. Oh yeah, the donkey story. So
can you enlighten us about
yeah,
the
so
story?
The donkey story is I was undercover. So the Chinese kill donkeys and they use their parts to do medicine. But the donkeys are also used by the rural folks to plow and farm. So some widows who had lost their husband came to tell me that after the death of their husband, the only source of livelihood was their donkeys, which they used to plow their land. But the Chinese were buying them, and because the Chinese had created a market for it, they were stealing all those donkeys. So I went into an investigation and investigated it, which led to the ban of those purchases. But even in that investigation, I didn't come into contact with the Chinese. Apart from knowing where they operate, I collaborated with the state and the state went and arrested. And I think they got prosecuted.
Now, the defendant also alleged in those statements that you were a blackmailer. This is subsequent to the allegation he made in Ghana, correct? Yes. Okay. Do you know why he's calling you a blackmailer?
I have no idea why he's calling me a blackmailer. I've never blackmailed anybody.
Have you blackmailed him before?
No, I have never met him.
Have you been arrested or charged with blackmailing anyone?
No, never.
Okay. Do you mind me asking you how old you are?
I am 47 years of age.
And 1999, how old were you?
Maybe forgotten the age, but it would have been either my early 20s or 90. Thereabout. I can't remember exactly.
So from the age of 20 till you turn 47, over 27 years, have you ever been charged with any offense?
No, never been charged with any offense.
Now, you were stating that the defendant stated that the party that he was a member of, you said it was the National Fraternity Party, had delegated him to attack you.
Yes. Yeah, they are all on it. So.
Folks, welcome back to the Frontline Show, Ghana Speaks. Now, we a course between Anas, Aremeya Anas, and then the council. The lawyer no so me penasempa. Lawyers omo case mu de mpenifu mu na so both sides in na so omo di omo hu ni papa. Na Anas no odo omo ekɔwie bebi ense so odo omo kɔwie. Now, as I said earlier in my intro no, last week yene lawyer Eric Ochredako on my the roadmap and the chronicle of events. May be wie Monday no it be wie bebia. Afidi ye call the very defamation in some na ye count 1 defamation, count 2 defamation ni ahonke count. Nafi also lawyer my education papa. Yenko United States ni ene lawyer Eric Ochredako and share and come as a lawyer. Me mo adwene wapo mu te say America also te say.
It's also quite cool.
Great.
My for me, yeah, America, so maybe a boko.
Good one.
Yamiadum.
Good one.
Yet in Quim.
Good.
And yet better with the new Trump administration. And so, America.
Wonderful. Ebe yama na good. Lawyer, yen se brekra no baby Monday you drew and said na fina ube walking through the defamation and kasa ekopie mu America where started from count 1, count 2 no na sefo. Nti ho na ye drew nti take it out from here.
Yo. Sakuni watie for America here. On Monday, you can announce complaint or deba to Essex County Superior Court of New Jersey. Na yeshemwa do count 35. Paragraph 35.
Great.
Announce at the buyer.
Good.
Now, let's share the big crazy and sign ya for count no more.
Wonderful.
Specific allegations are all can FA Honorable Kennedy Agyapong and the criminal.
Good.
The kind Mubasha throughout this complaint now. The second defendant, Frederick Samoa. Although I'm not a host of the show, no. You introduce you, no. The time you make it to every fan, or no. You never be a bar, the demo. And that's basically a Fred Samoa is in change.
Correct. Na me ye be bisa sa asem no. Se ono no yantene ho asem wo ba bia o as of Monday BCC ye ka say. Yeah.
Yes. Now, as what was required, you call prior Frampo. In fact, Fred Samoa I enter appearance.
Wow.
She said, when you name a court, when challenging me be our court. And so, and now I can say, or no, dear, and yes, Fred Samoa, and I will go after. Name of a honorable Canadian Japan, and I will go after. And on to say, a tier for a bit here, say, a idea, a yet defamation, and I filed a lawsuit. And that issue where a come up doing trial said, who cares so much about your reputation? Not only partner, that's any idea. I will produce a document, and then a website or so. And then I see there, want to info and country court to say, only partner so say, only send
in through her system no so.
Ne status. And no,
wow.
Memo. Only Honorable Kennedy Agyapong one step and a twasso. Yamia don't you do prior no fly. You better 10 years uncommon so a coy.
Good.
Therefore, Ebema Yakosha paragraph number 38.
Good.
The hot one I said, and someone Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, a kind, yes, I will show no swa. And now the horse were good home, you know.
I see.
Kwaku.
Yes, sir.
So, over paragraph 38. In fact, put also to paragraph 39. So, a bit to me, that's what project here.
Yes, you project it.
Monfa. Yes.
Great, you project it.
Paragraph 39 and 40.
Good. Paragraph main starting free 38 grammar way and femidru Anna. Great. Paragraph 38 or say plaintiff repeats and realleges each and every prior allegation of this complaint as if set forth in detail herein. 39 or see during the ayo.
Yes, I need a coffee to me.
That's right. Good.
No one in
I see. Good one. Paragraph 39. Or see, during the interview referenced in paragraph 34, 35, 36, and 37, the first defendant stated at minutes 33:44 that plaintiff is a criminal. 40, or say by criminal, the first defendant meant it to be understood by right-thinking members of society that plaintiff has been convicted of a crime in the Republic of Ghana. Hey!
Now call number 41.
41, or say the statement in paragraph 39 is false.
Okay. And you know, count one of the exclamation, and it's Honorable Kennedy Agyapong in the presentation, you know, make that comment, yeah, a statement, yeah, and that's every day, I mean, a try the complaint, no more. Say, on minutes 33.44 seconds, so 33 minutes 44 seconds of the interview, no, at same way, now, so the same way for Obi Juan, let's say, Obi or basic answer, no, and they won't say, on the Akono, you had enough of court, our Ghana, and you are convicted of a crime.
Exactly.
That's the young fan for court and convicted, no. I said, now, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, and yet, and crack. And see, and on the year, the first defamation, all can say, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, I defame.
I see.
May repeat those words because I don't want to repeat the same statement. But this is what is contained in the complaint. I'm only reading from the complaint now. Okay, without offering any opinion on that particular complaint or the statement.
I see.
Count to tour. And also, no, lawyer for language, don't waste your time reading it.
Good.
And paragraph 43.
43.
Okay, at the page, at the minute, also, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong somewhere, according to our national, a good thing.
Good.
So I could be reading it here.
Good. Ozzy, on 7 September 2021, during the interview referenced in paragraph 34, 35, 36, 37, and 39 herein, the first defendant stated at minutes 35, 31 seconds to minutes 35 to 36 seconds that plaintiff is behind the murder of Ahmed Swali.
Yo, I don't see a statement when you know. In fact, unless any team, it translates here from 3.5 tree to English. Namia Duma, Emrepemono, Yedebetuja, Ama, Obiakai. The transcript of that interview way, any minute way out. That's one process. About available, programming so na bring Emma Okwanya. We can also look at it. And so that is the second one. And and that's HRM 44 near that statement way HRM. Read paragraph 44 on here.
Good. Paragraph 44 says the statement in paragraph 43 was intended to be understood by right-thinking members of society that plaintiff is a primary actor or a co-conspirator to the crime of murder as defined by the laws of the Republic of Ghana. What is 45 they come out? So the statement in paragraph 43 is false.
Yo. And Nani Anas, on this particular count, Honorable Canadian Agyapong, I can be found home about Ahmed Swale.
Yeah.
Now, your fire let so we again and near where dream with the fire. Stand out to say, Oka Atonoso. And unti and or say where the famous no. In fact, Yantuaso.
Good.
Count 3.
Count 3. Good. Count 3, on 47, I'll say, on 7 September 2021, during the interview, referenced in paragraph 34, 35, 36, 37, 39, and 43 of this complaint, the first defendant at minutes 35, 56 to 36, 27 minutes stated that plaintiff is responsible for the death of multiple Chinese nationals in the Republic of Ghana and that he has videos to that effect.
Now to Asuko 48, or Chemo, Nietia, that statement now, or say Honorable Kennedy Agyapong Kayeno, a good movie.
Good.
About your kind 48.
48. Good. 48, no say. The statement in paragraph 47 was intended to be understood by right-thinking members of the society that plaintiff is a primary actor or a conspirator in multiple murders as defined by the laws of the Republic of Ghana. 49, the statement in paragraph 47 is false.
Wow. And after such as that statement now, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, a car, we again and near what doing with the whole fire, Obedient said, or you're responsible for the beer, a Tia Ghana Emra, Nasa Semino, and yet and a crack. And she not to say, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, a good movie.
I see.
So count 4, and also chair at the Quan, paragraph 51, and at the Quan, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, Kaya, and also so, and that's complaining about the patrol canyon.
So 51, or say on 7 September 2021, during the interview, reference in paragraph 34, 36, 37, 39, 43, and 47 of this complaint, the first defendant stated of minutes 37:00 minutes to 37:07 minutes that plaintiff is a thief as defined by the laws of the Republic of Ghana. 52, or say the statement in paragraph 51 is false.
Yo, it's not and also and that's so Emma a chief for at say sir near basically no and it's a Honorable Kennedy Agyapong statement of Kaya a fan no and also going to home. Now, I have got the last one.
Good.
Now, so I count 5.
Good.
Now, you're ready also, all count.
Good. Count 5, no, or say, on 7 September 2021, during the interview, referenced in paragraph 34, 36, 37, 39, 43, and 47 herein, the first defendant at minutes 35, 56 seconds to 36:27 seconds stated that he, the first defendant, has proven in a court of law that the plaintiff has indeed murdered multiple Chinese nationals. Otoasua 54 said the statement in paragraph 53 was intended to be understood by right-thinking members of society that plaintiff is a primary actor or a co-conspirator in the multiple murders as defined by the laws of the Republic of Ghana. 55 or said the statement in paragraph 53 is false.
Yo. Now, in Enyama, and some Maku enum and Honorable Japan, a kind of interview no more, and I even said a good thing.
Yeah.
A cheerful, everyone said, questions are posed, it be sir, Honorable Canadian Japan, a man answer no, say no. I know the Yanka WhatsApp.
I see.
I have a transcript, but Yamia our next program,
Yeah.
Let's share transcript, In fact, in one of the questions, Ekachiran said, and Crawford, including Anat, and say, Honorable Canadian Japan, and Ahmed Swale won't be. If he said, or did he photo buy and a seminal, a two Ahmed, and then I walk up. Now, Sabata, Uche transcript, any questions are host, this Honorable Canadian Japan. Sabe, say a war, Kweku, enemy. Ubefu, na one answer. Because in that transcript, the host was trying to say, I'm not accused you, Honorable Canadian Japan said, Onimo won't be. That's what be also who defended or honor the customer to Swa. Oh, far a straight keke and a bit defended.
Maybe
most of the time, who they before, a bit to me, and defended.
Yeah.
And to say a cheer for if you listen, statement to be on more kaya, not a extreme one. What's your full transcript now? Mobatia here, a quite be so near, and ma. Honorable Canadian Japan, dear before, answer questions, and to be.
I see.
Now, in addition to that, Anas, complaint, let's say, in some year, in some Makumaku in Numa, Honorable Canadian Japan, Kafano, and yet, so of kind of trap or the dream bonnet, in law, no, your friend, actual malice.
Malice, I see, anyway.
And a fan of her. So, actual malice. Basically, as I said, I dear only saying Yano Crack. What if I would descend your cane and your contumpo? And so, as I said, no crano and foul her. Now, what pure disregard to the truth, and I'll make it that statement way. And see, what was so called the complaint no more. Or just in somewhere, Honorable Canadian Japan carrying in Ano. Not and yet and no crack. But it's answer why not being said and no crack and fan of Hono. And not in our Okata in some against on one national. Now, Oko paragraph 58, Montier near Okao.
Good. And see, Minka 58, no say. At the time, all 5 defamatory statements were altered. The first defendant was aware of the falsity of his utterance because he had previously been cross-examined and admitted to those falsity that statements referenced in paragraph 43, 47, 53 while testifying under oath.
And another at the time where Honorable Canadian Japan by interview, not when it said some when Numina Okano and Yano correct. Semra or testify. A war case are not the court Ghana. Or did you say and Yano correct? I mean, put that transcript of the cross examination of Ghana. and the idea who national say at the end of the day, no, there was a judgment from
exactly
Justice Bar
sure
on that particular case. It's you never could read it eventually near Justice Bar and Kaya.
yeah
Near would say statements now, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong Kaya no. If when you're here now, Justice Bar, a court, a ruling, yes, sir, and yet defamation. And when you're here, and a defamation.
wow
And only there, you can't Justice Bar decision from Ghana. Any bit me answer that question, yeah.
exactly
Matuama at TF1.
exactly
Now, what was called paragraph 59, and some of the political nature of this case. In fact, this case was a political fight.
really
It was a political fight. And that's a launch here. Now, so paragraph 59, a confirm the fact that it was a political fight. In
Okay.
fact, already paragraph 59. Now, my NPP for any amanyofo nyina NTS our paragraph 59.
good 59 or say prior to the time all 5 defamatory statements were made. The first defendant is on record to have admitted that he was commissioned by his political party to launch a false and ad hominem attack on the plaintiff to discredit plaintiff and to soften the impacts of the content of betraying the game. Really?
And to near Anas, that's what Chen said.
Oh,
Yes. Now that's what Chen said.
I see.
Honorable Kennedy Agyapong,
Yeah, Bonapa.
NPP, Amayoko, Ebony Pass said, or non Kasama NPP. Na video na Anas, and they buy on attack Anas, then a bear effect video no benyano, Kenya. Mr. Mo, so what kinds of statements were is it not political?
PP as a party.
Let me answer that question. Yes.
That is serious.
Yes. Yes. In fact, the also called paragraph 51 and also actually the political nature of this case. But you read the paragraph 51 and so come.
61. Okay. I see the second defendant is a pro-NPP platform, which is engaged in a pattern of conduct that can only be reasonably described as the use of its platform in the conduct of a public relations for the NPP-led GOG in the U.S. Government of Ghana, sure, GOG in the U.S., which is also used by the first defendant to damage his reputation in the eyes of citizens of the Republic of Ghana, residents in the U.S. Oh my God.
It is not kind of say that the Freddy show, no? Or no, and as I say, a NPP
by extension.
By extension. Now, the role of that the Freddy show in administration, no, is to propagate ideas in support of NPP-led government of Ghana. And not go after them.
This is serious. Wow.
Yes.
Hey.
Now,
Lawyer Darko. Assembly quite disturbing power because honestly, until see we have no idea that these were enormous specific complaints of damages or filing with U.S. court on any other. And then again, it begs the question: is the U.S. court, also Your Madrid said no. Quickly, let's do reference to the case which already adjudicated by the justice system here in Ghana. A judge led by one of the court judge led by Justice Ban. A ruling was our cases where under referencing anas we or the area court on U.S. court into Omonshi Bibi Kakra. Bibi sa koso.
Kwaku, the genesis of this case anyway you.
Okay.
Yes,
I see.
With time, no, make sure here because to answer your question.
Yeah.
Honorable Canadian point team, if filing motion say Assembly doesn't belong in New Jersey court because he attacked them no Ghana, and the case was even pending whilst Assembly was filed in the United States. Now, the mechanics are a bit more exposed to the media and how the media works more than the Bino. Honorable Canadian Agyapong, one of the people even though our media station, and they are or now daily, use the media to his advantage. It's the brain never be because na ye crampo no ye aware of.
Yeah.
So me capture say case we need to say call up to trial for na me boa. Because we need to say we here a foolish case.
I see.
But a matter you better church here in the area carry and buy.
I see.
Now we are still talking about the fact that this case was also about money. Rather than saying say Honorable Canadian Agyapong at the same moment, and Montclair meeting. It was one, a political fight.
Sure.
And it was two, about money, damages. And we see, if also, we are called damages part,
That's right.
Now, who do damages part now? And I ask Becca said, and that's about Tanzania. At them now, Honorable Canadian Agyapong, a cafano hono, our affecting them, and the damage, a mano. But your paragraph 63.
Great. Ozzy, the plaintiff has been traumatized by the actions complained of in this complaint and has suffered severe emotional distress because he has had to file mortifying questions from former clients, agents, business, associates, and family members who reside all over the world, including the city of West Orange in the state of New Jersey. Now so?
Yo. I think it's time some way, yeah. Honorable Canadian Agyapong, a cafano, I New Jersey, no. Ama what a shock. Now, before the break, every time on one step. I am wondering the same statement, I'm not looking at the Japan, it's high, our Ghana. And only the New Jersey for Auntie. One more I walk, we are seeing Auntie. Lemon near or cow New Jersey, and for 40 years. And now one friend, and now she be saying what I'm saying. I same way ni ate, na what I'm at to say. And no, and the first damage or say a seminal acoso or no a national. The patrol, yes, also.
Good. 64. Ozzy, plaintiff also states that the words complain of are utterly false products of the first defendant's imagination and were mischievously calculated by first defendants to disparage the plaintiff and to create disaffection for him and to bring him into odium in the eyes of right-thinking members of the society in West Orange, Newark, and other parts of the state of New Jersey and the global community. Over Memphis 65 and count. Okay. Good. I say for this reward for launching the false and hominin attack on the plaintiff, the first defendant was awarded several lucrative government contracts by the NPP-led government of the Republic of Ghana, running into hundreds of millions of United States dollars. Hey.
Yo. And she say, and say, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, Ekasa, Emma NPP, Ewo or no another case in the Munti. And said, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, Eba New York, New Jersey, Eba year interview. Emma the Kasa, on just one occasion in Tino, NPP are buying Emma several contracts running into hundreds of millions of dollars. If I show a same way, meaning say a same way, a defemu Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, and I say defemuna that chance or not be no ever.
Great.
Can when your contract be because of a car and that's one sem.
This is serious.
Ewo New Jersey and na that contract no nya no running into hundreds of millions of dollars and number two NPP ko no so ene na do aban atwam enso wo questions e tete won answer maye bia NPP government and another government mumma Honorable Kennedy Agyapong contract be running into millions because of by New Jersey ever appear on that the Freddy show and
wow.
Now kwaku say okay that complaint in na say we jury na what is that and same way nyina and then I'll be doing afa defendant Kennedy Agyapong.
Ubehu no mobo.
Now, no, Ubehu anas mobo. Nemo Ubehu Honorable Kennedy Agyapong say, oh yeah.
Sabi,
one of the most a year answer say unya pity.
Yeah. Asemi faraba ni.
Asem no.
Huh.
Now, and Crawford Bebre said, anas file a case not because of a sika.
Debbie.
In fact, métier, à ce mois, yeah, me co, my Leonard friend, and I friend saying
Samson Ladi Ayenene.
Something
Ladi Ayenene. I joy.
And yet, sika asem. Intina anas a file name now clear ni dim. Me pacho. Yes, in law, no, we pray for relief. That means to say, you can't tell me now, you know, I dear your first court, no, and your my.
Good. Yes, sir.
Up to F.
Yes.
F, maybe a lawyer for Casa, maybe I didn't but yanka 1 to D, never at the choir. Yes, you share.
Sika penny.
Yes. Lady kind, and I said that of every Honorable Kennedy Agyapong.
Or say an award of presumed damages in the amount of $5 million United States dollars.
Yo, I know you're number one.
Huh.
Number two, then
an award of special damages in the amount of $10 million United States dollars.
C.
Okay.
And then
an award of actual damages in the amount of $5 million United States dollars.
Now quote this one and then
an award of punitive damages in the amount of $10 million United States dollars.
Now can you now say?
Hey, Ozzy, an order restraining the first defendant. No. Okay.
You know what?
You know what?
Can you now boom? Can you now boom? That's the amount, no?
arrangement is ready. Hey, lawyer. Hey, 30 million.
Kwaku. 30 million.
$30 million.
Yes.
Ah.
Enonti. Yes. Enonti na. Jury no cry. Iya mistake ka.
What?
Now, any lawyer, finally, I say, yes, binya day.
Enka home. 30 million originally, no. Yes, say US court na ebema Kennedy Japan a producer from the account. They are abranti. Sana say bitie.
Sa. Sana say bitie.
Jesus Christ.
Na ufi wa no wako E no saying
an order restraining the first defendant from further making the utterances complained of and ordering the second defendant to permanently delete all defamatory statements it has published about the plaintiff on the World Wide Web. Damn.
Yo. Sa anyway, court no grant for and regard it no at all.
And no court na nhwe hokra.
Court na make order bia say yen delete the bia yen restraining Honorable Kennedy Japan from making any comment.
Oh, Aremeya.
And not see one wa a war platform so I can say we cry we winning a cry or winning bibi no. Enyama na ohwehwe ene ye ene ato edwa no.
Wow.
Now bisa won say out of sa enyama enumi together with the last one any other relief as the court may deem fit. Court, you know, and deem fit so the bibi fufuro bia better ho. Enti enyama 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 year obi say Ebonu ya na court ejitum jury court ejitum
court anye ba kokra ntum. Hey, lawyer da komeba wo ma me fa wo mra, let's stay a while longer war e no a o say yen restraining ora Kennedy Japan na ho keka ho na fi so court so o say court no so nhye Kennedy na onko pepa sebe ensem waka fa no hu na ewo ewiase entintan so ye network no onko pepa ni na amfris no nyini na amfris no eno so America court na nhye Kennedy say onko yes ad no so enka ho
I know your second defendant no that
defraud na no kwa ya eno so ya maso
eno so amaso
enti che say that defraud wa fa ne ho adi
yes
hey
so no yeah no and that's so
and that's so that internet no so okay na just say 30 million eyesika loadako meka say bia subsem traders on wo she eduma ya see bibi sa esi ewo in the jurisprudence of your work say obi air file for damages say ejisika kesi edi say ewo America man mo wo hu bibi say pen
ebi nsi ye
hey
ebi nsi ye but the ocean ne paragraph 55 oka say etan say Honorable Kennedy Japan eka ono anat hwasem on one occasion ewo New Jersey nti MPP are buying amano contract running over hundreds of
millions of dollars.
That is hundreds of $500 million.
Exactly, unspecified though.
Unspecified.
So in this case, you know, Lawyer Darko, quick one there. Kennedy bet me so issue Aremia of this particular statement which of course when to me unsubstantiated specific amounts of contracts bear and who sika or keka Kennedy bet me issue no. Oh, US court war.
Honorable Kennedy. Yeah, no, atasa. It was quite be brave, so as a lawyer. You are restraining, no. It was quite be brave, so as a lawyer. And don't say the overshare on Kasai.
No question. It is true.
I catch you say, if you baby now, you penny, or Danny Penny, dear man.
Nantumante, no question.
The OSHA statement way. Now say there is no proof to the statement that. That's a defamation, and then it's a work at some family home. I go me home feel where me no could be any. menim enokurako a ana ewo say yema honorable Kennedy contract bi because of say obekasa ye eti say ubisa say obetumi asiodi a emra no meni ho no mo a eti no kwan say nkono nso ebe take this matter
enena yebeka say asemi enkoda sa kra o on the very side of Mo, on the very side of Lawyer Darko, no team no enkoda kra even though court ne dey asem na bewie but Momo side ne there still possibilities bi wa mo betimi action bibisa if I can hazard a guess.
Yebetie nia yen client ebeka.
I see.
Yebema no ne legal advice. Yedi asem wie Honorable Emma America. Ye twa no so beba America na team no ene na hia na ye no go through ne legal options. Nia obepa no eno na yen so ye de be ye adwuma. But Yemeka ne say our competent lawyers are Emma no the competent legal advice. Yeah, better so advice, you know.
Good one. Lawyer Darko. Say greetings Ghana for wahano. Ato se menfema no e overwhelming. Na almost men can just say why are the papa pay na emo na yankopon so anko so inshira. Any dwumedi udi wo America na just say enye ora Kennedy nkwan so na wo ye dwuma ma no. Ghana for ni bebre wo United States why dwuma e de amom no eso eni papa. See, you're ambassador crowd US, so I'm say, emro so sa